Previously on this channel.
Well, that's it for Darkfall, folks. I guess I'm off to Germany now to hang out with the three-headed monkey and hopefully find the secret of Monkey Island.
And now the adventure continues.
Oh, hello there, fellow adventurers. I'm just here in Bonn, Germany. I'm looking for that three-headed monkey. I wonder where he could be.
Adventure Geek.
He's solving riddles great and small.
Adventure Geek. Adventure games, he loves them all.
Every day is a new quest, exploring north, south, east, to west. Point and click to find the answers that we seek. Adventure Game Geek.
Welcome to a special holiday episode where we're going to be playing The Secret of Monkey Island, the classic swashbuckling adventure developed and published by Lucasfilm Games in 1990. I'm mostly going to be talking about the original version as it's the one that I played as a kid.
Ah, I can smell the nostalgia.
A special edition remake was released in 2009 with updated graphics and speech in the same style as the later games in the series, and I'll sometimes refer to this for comparison. Our story opens somewhere deep in the Caribbean on the island of Melee, which is trademarked by the way, so you can't copy it. Here's our hero making his dramatic entrance.
Sorry, what did you say your name was? Thriftweed? Oh, Threepwood. Okay, my mistake.
So the lookout of Melee Island
Trademark.
tells Mr. Threepwood to seek out the pirate leaders in the Scum Bar, named after the game's engine first used in Maniac Mansion. Okay, this looks like a friendly place. It's even got a smiley face on the sign. Well, it's actually more like a wretched hive of scum and villainy, full of grog-swilling pirates and hardy, buxom women. The first pirate we speak to laughs at us and thinks the name Guybrush Threepwood is the stupidest name he's ever heard. What's his name then?
Ha! Mancomb Seepgood? Now that's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Then there's this guy who can't wait to tell you all about Loom, an in-game reference to the Lucasfilm adventure starring Bobbin Threadbare. At the back of the bar we find the pirate leaders who tell Guybrush that to become a real pirate, he must complete the 3 trials involving swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. Just as we set off on our quest, however, we're introduced to the villain of the story, the ghost pirate LeChuck, who's so scary he makes even the most mighty pirate make this face. So how will pirate wannabe Guybrush take on such a fearsome opponent? Let's consult the voodoo lady for advice.
Hey, who you calling Nosehair? It's Threepwood.
Apparently our future has something to do with a giant monkey. Speaking of monkeys, where's that three-headed monkey got to?
What a stupid geek. He didn't even see me.
Getting back to the voodoo store, we pick up one of the greatest inventory items in adventure game history, a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. As we all know, a rubber chicken can come in very handy sometimes, but with a pulley in the middle it has an extra special use.
Wow, let's see that again, shall we?
Wow, it works both ways. That's some chicken.
Exploring Melee Island,
Trademark.
we encounter a troll guarding a bridge who asks for something that will attract attention but have no real importance. The answer is of course a red herring. Wait, it was just a guy in a costume? Well, it's actually supposed to be George Lucas, but I didn't realize that until I played the special edition, where it's much more obvious. Now we can explore more of the island and visit Captain Smirk, who trains us in the art of sword fighting. As you may already know, in this game you don't just use your weapon to fight, you also use your wits to out-insult your opponent. According to Wikipedia, the developers got their inspiration for this from watching Errol Flynn movies.
Did I upset your plans? You've come to Nottingham once too often. When this is over, my friend, there'll be no need for me to come again.
Basically how it works is that you challenge any of the pirates you meet to a duel and learn the correct responses for each insult. For example, if the insult is the classic, "You fight like a dairy farmer," you reply with "How appropriate, you fight like a cow." Here's what it looks like in real life.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Yes, there are, you just never learnt them. People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Even before they smell your breath. You make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did. Do it again. Ow, it really hurts. Wow.
Eventually you're ready to take on the Swordmaster if you know where to look. The only clue I'll give you is do the monkey, which I already did once in my Rip review, but never again. Let's keep looking for that three-headed monkey, shall we?
Excuse me, have you seen a three-headed monkey around here?
Sag mal, was willst du denn? Komm, hau ab, geh weiter, komm.
Sorry.
You'll never find me.
Guybrush meets Elaine Marley, the governor of Melee Island,
Trademark.
and is so smitten by her beauty that he forgets how to speak. Thus begins a great romance between Elaine and Guybrush, who call each other such pet names as Love Muffin and Plunder Bunny.
Ah, Plunder Bunny, huh? I wonder what would happen if I called my girlfriend that.
The ghost pirate LeChuck wants to have his own Plunder Bunny, so he kidnaps Elaine. Guybrush needs a ship to go rescue her, so he pays a visit to Stan, the used ship salesman. Stan is one of the characters I most remember from the game, always waving his arms around and wearing that colourful checkered shirt. I could just imagine his slick used car salesman voice. But now with the special edition we can hear him in his full glory.
I'm Stan of Stan's previously owned vessels, and I'd stand on my head to make you a deal.
Stan talks Guybrush into buying the sea monkey, but suddenly has second thoughts.
I can't give her up. You can have your money back. How could I sell something so dear? Then again, a deal's a deal, right?
So now it's off to Monkey Island.
Trademark.
After a very mutinous journey, Guybrush lands on the island with a bang. He's greeted by Herman Toothrot, an eccentric castaway who's been stranded so long he's missing his pants and keeps saying he has some pressing business to attend to.
I wonder what that could be. Does it have anything to do with plunder bunnies?
I love the aerial view of the island where Guybrush is a small dot in the jungle with vultures circling overhead. You can also get a fantastic view from the top of this cliff, but don't get too close to the edge. Don't worry though, because this isn't a Sierra game like King's Quest where you have to save often just in case death waits around the corner. The only real way to die is if you intentionally drown yourself, which takes 10 whole minutes as that's how long Guybrush can hold his breath. After he drowns, you get some funny command options including ordering the hint book, which costs quite a few pieces of 8 on eBay. Guybrush must find out how to enter LeChuck's secret lair, and in order to do that we need to visit the cannibal village, which is full of all sorts of emptiness. Oh well, guess there's no one here.
Well, I do actually have a banana in my pocket, but thanks for noticing.
The cannibals lock Guybrush in one of the empty huts. This can happen multiple times, and each time they use an even more secure method of barring the door. This is the kind of humor that makes Monkey Island so much fun to play, along with its often comical ways of solving puzzles. For example, to open the giant monkey head, you need to stick a giant cotton swab in its ear. Finally, with the help of the head of the navigator, Guybrush finds his way to where the Chuck is hiding, leading to a final showdown back on Melee Island,
Trademark.
where the Chuck is about to marry Elaine, but Guybrush interrupts the ceremony in true graduate style. At the end of the game, Elaine and Guybrush share a romantic moment together watching a grand firework display. So what did we learn from this whole experience? As Guybrush says, never pay more than 20 bucks for a computer game. Well, fortunately you can purchase the special edition for 10 bucks on either Steam or GOG.com, which has an option that lets you switch back and forth with the original version that provides endless hours of fun. Well folks, that's it for the secret of Monkey Island.
Trademark.
I guess I'll never find that three-headed monkey after all. Ah, holy monkey balls!
Thank you everyone for watching my video. Now, I'm gonna show you some of my holiday photos from Germany, and you better watch them, or I come after you next.